How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because this is going to be a powerful, positive perspective that you can use to inspire you and motivate you no matter what it is that you're dealing with. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And you're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So your perspective is everything. How you view things dictates how you receive things. That's why I believe that your perception is your reception, meaning you cannot receive more than you believe or see within yourself or the world. But there's a certain perspective that you can take that really starts to not only make sense of your history, like what you've gone through, but also will empower you to make the best out of it. You see, it's not about what you're given, it's about what you create, because when you create something, you truly understand it. So this perspective is, think about all of the things that you've gone through. Maybe you're going through it right now. The hurt, the pain, whatever it is, trauma, whatever it is that you've gone through, you are meant to do it. And what I mean by that is, imagine yourself this powerful being. What life would they choose? If you're coming here to understand love, if you're coming here to heal, if you're coming here to make the world a better place, because ultimately, most of the people, if not all the people that I connect with on this podcast, love helping other people. In fact, many of you are people pleasers and have done it to your own detriment because you want other people to succeed. You want other people to feel good. Well, that desire didn't just start now. Imagine if you always have that. If you've always been an energetic being that wants people to heal, that wants people to grow, that wants people to love. If that was the case, you would not come to an experience where you have everything perfect. You would not come into an experience where you are surrounded by love, because there's no need for you to be there. You came here with a purpose. You came here to go through the things that you had to go through. You had to go to places where love was absent so that you could create it. Maybe you haven't created it yet. Maybe that's why you're tuning in. But when you do, guess what you get? You get a fuller understanding of that love. Just receiving it is not enough. Creating it is where the real power comes from. And so if you start creating this love based on the experiences that you've had, you get to give that to the world. Why wouldn't you believe that that's who you are? Why wouldn't you believe that you are a hero? The belief is a choice. You can choose to believe that you are whatever you want. So why wouldn't you choose to believe that you're something powerful? That you're something here with a high mission? That you're something here with value to bring to the world? It starts making sense. If you want to become stronger, you go to the gym and you lift weights. You lift to failure. You lift to break the muscles down. Then you rest, and when you come back, you're stronger. Why wouldn't life be any different? Why wouldn't other energies be any different? They're not. You are here for a reason. You are here for a magnificent purpose, and that's to be the change that you desire to see in the world. What it is that you needed, whether it was growing up or now, you get to become. You get to become the person that you needed in this world to lift you up. When you become it, you get to give it to others. You see, there is a difference between people. There's a difference between beings. Why do you want to uplift others? Why do you want to give so much? Why do you want to help so much? Not everybody feels that way. A lot of people stick to themselves. A lot of people are just worried about what they're doing. A lot of people aren't thinking about what other people are going through. You experience this. You have been hurting and wished that somebody cared to ask how you were, that somebody would provide a solution, that somebody would reach out a hand to help you, but it hasn't come because not everybody is you. You are the hero. Why don't you think that you would be someone that would raise their hand to come into a family unit, to come into a community, to heal it? That's who you are. And you know it. You know that deep down, you are so much more. It's the reason why you're listening. It's the reason why you're looking for things. It's the reason why you have this feeling that things are supposed to be different. You know how many other people struggle in what you've struggled with and just keep that as their reality? They don't work on themselves. They don't try to elevate their mindset. They don't try to make changes. They don't try to live a different way. They just continue that energy. They continue that frequency over and over and over because it is what they are. You are different. You are a hero. You are a part of this positive change. Recognize that. As soon as you start telling yourself that, as soon as you start thinking in alignment with that, as soon as you start acting in alignment with it, guess what? The belief happens. When the belief happens, you're able to receive. And it's not that you're going to receive $1 million for being this person. It's not that you're going to receive material. Manifesting material is separate. You're going to receive the energy. It's one thing to start to feel good. It's one thing to have love. It's another to have it flow through you, to be in that flow state. Flow state is one of the most powerful energies to be in, and you get to be in it when you heal yourself and then give that healing to the world. If you're just giving the healing to the world without healing yourself, which you may have been doing, you end up empty. You end up hurt. You end up a shell of who you are. You've got to learn to receive. Once you learn how to receive, you can create. Once you learn how to create, you can give. And then you flow. Imagine having infinite connection to source energy and the love that you need in your life. How powerful that would be. How inspiring and motivating you would become if that was your reality. That's what you're here to do. If you didn't know your purpose, you know it now. From this point on, it's a constant choice. Do you choose to be that, or do you choose to not be that? It's much easier in most cases to choose to not be that. It's much easier in most cases to still be the victim, to still say, well, this happened to me and that's not fair. To still say that I went through this and that hurts. To still say that this happened and that this is why I am that way. You can do that, but recognize you are choosing to do that. It's not an easy choice. I'm not saying you're choosing this because it's easy and fun, but you're still choosing to be that. Versus if after this you decide, I'm going to see myself as the hero. I'm going to do the things in alignment. I'm going to build future me, which is healed, which is successful, which has grown, which has expanded. I'm going to build that. I'm going to understand how future me thinks. I'm going to bring that within the now. I'm going to align my I am statements with who I want to become. Mine are so simple, but they're in alignment with who I am. Health, wealth, and happiness. Those are the 3 focus points. I'm a millionaire and I receive millions of dollars a year. I am love and I live in love and light. I am healthy and I make healthy decisions. You see, that's how higher me thinks, so that's how me now thinks. It's a choice to think that way. I didn't think that way before. I purposefully choose to do it. Next is the action. You cannot say that I'm healthy and I make healthy decisions and then go get fast food and make that your main meal. You can't say I'm healthy and I make healthy decisions and never do whatever exercise you enjoy. It doesn't mean you have to go to the gym. You could go on hiking. You can go for a walk, whatever it is. You have to act in alignment with those thoughts. It's a choice. What choice are you making? Choose your belief system. Choose the energy that you want to be in. You have this power. So level up, accept the challenge to yourself, and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a positive perspective on what it is that you're going through, and hopefully empowered you to know your true self. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group down below. I appreciate all the follows there. I've actually recorded this episode in advance, so I may be full on my coaching program by the time this comes out. But if you're interested, I would love to work with you. My mindset coaching program is exactly this. We want to build the higher version of you that can handle any situation and start thinking and acting in alignment so that way you can become the version of you that you desire to be. This is what I do every single day with people. If it's your time to do it, you know it. You can reach out to me via Instagram, or there's a link down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.